Hey, what is up everyone? Mike here, and today I want to go over my recent FBA shipment that I'm working on. And I know in the series I talked about possibly doing like a weekly update or some sort of update when I send in shipments. So I think every time I send a shipment, I'll go over my previous numbers for the following week, and then I'll show you exactly what I got going on, how much it cost me, and what I expect to get in return. Now, I don't think this will be a weekly thing because there are weeks when I don't send in shipments just because I don't have enough merchandise. So it'll probably turn into like a bi-weekly series, but at least it'll keep you up to date on my journey. Every time I send a shipment, we'll sit down, talk about the numbers, I'll let you know how everything's going, and show you what's going on. Alright, so in the previous 7 days before today, on FBA, I've sold $709 worth of merchandise. Now overall, I'm not too happy with that number. It's not really that great, to be honest, but it's not terrible either. On the month, if I did that, we'd be at $2,800, which isn't terrible, but I want to be somewhere around $5,000 for each month, just starting out, and then hopefully in the future I'll be way above that. Now, one of the reasons that last number was so low is because that shipment I just sent in during the FBA documentary, basically, just got checked in 2 days prior to this video, so that means there was only 2 days of that stuff selling, and the sales for those 2 days were quite good. I currently have about 500 to 600 units at FBA right now. This lot right here in front of me is a total of 173 units. For everything on the table, I paid around $400, and with 173 units going out of the 400, that's about $2.30 per unit. Now that's actually a really great price, and I'm going to explain why now. Out of everything we have here, I expect to make over $2,000. Many of these units are worth over $20 a piece. Every unit I'm about to talk about came from eBay except a few things which I'll mention separately. Now, some of the best scores I have are accessories for video game controllers, and I want to show you right here. This is like an official Wii controller. This sells for $35. I paid $10 for a lot that had this and these two things. Now this sells for $35, and then these are Guitar Hero adapters for the Wii. They sell for between $25 and $50 a piece. So if we go on the low end, that's $50 plus $35. That's $85. I spent $10 on the lot, so that's a great return already. Also in that lot were silicone sleeves. These sell for about 10 bucks as the Duo, and then 4 Wii adapter controllers, which come in a lot for $15. So altogether, we're well over $100 on a $10 investment. So that's really good to start out. These are extra controllers I had lying around. I finally cleaned them up. For whatever reason, PlayStation 2 controllers on Amazon are going for nearly $15 a piece right now. So I have 3 of them. 2 of them I listed at $13 because they're missing the thumb pads, and then this one I listed at $16. So right here we have a solid $45, and this stuff was free. It's in my bins, what I call extras. It's basically things I consider to have no cost, and I get to them later and list them. In here is 50 Game Boy and Game Boy Advance games. I paid $2.30 per game in the lot, which just happens to be the same number as everything averaged out to. There are 6 games in there worth over $20 a piece. That alone brought my money back for the lot. And there's another 40-something games that sell for between $5 and $15 a piece. So I'm going to make an easy $500 on the lot of games. I believe I paid a little over 100 and something for it. Here's another thing I had in my extras bin. It's selling for about 20 bucks on Amazon. It is a little bulky, so hopefully it sells fast, but overall it was just free money. I just had it sitting in my storage. And then over here I have a total of about 50 Atari games. These I paid, I want to say 60 to 70 cents a piece for, which is kind of expensive, but over half of them had their manuals, and I was able to list them on Amazon for between $5 and $10 a piece. That's not a great return. That's definitely the lowest return out of everything here, but they have been selling. I sent in some Atari games I had sitting around, and nearly all of them sold in just a couple weeks at FBA, so I decided to get some more and try it. Obviously, it's not a great return, but consistent sales are what truly matters, so that's important to me. Over on the left, I have 50 of these. These are Destiny collector's cases. They are selling for $11.99 at Amazon a piece. There's almost no FBA competition right now. More importantly, I got them for 43 cents a piece on eBay. And then over here, I have a bunch of brand new CDs and computer games. I paid 56 cents a piece in an auction lot that no one bid on. I sniped it right at the end. Most of these are selling for between $2 and $10. There's a couple in there that are worth about $15. Overall, everything in that lot is making a profit, so that works out for me. And then the last stuff I have to talk about is actually wholesale goods. There's a wholesaler in Ohio I bought these from. I have Deus Ex, the collector's edition. I paid around $2.20 something per unit. They're selling for $11.99. And then over here I have Borderlands. I paid $3 something for it. It's selling for $11.99. And then finally I have Hitman, and I paid like $2 a unit, and they're selling for right around 10 bucks. So everything I have here for my FBA shipment this week is a huge amount of profit. But more importantly, why I want to talk about this is because everyone is so concerned about sourcing locally, sourcing at thrift stores, sourcing here or there. Everything purchased here, aside from the wholesale goods, were purchased on eBay, or through just like local Facebook groups, or from extras I had, but majority are from just online auctions. And if you specialize in, say, shoes, you can find stuff looking through online auctions. If you specialize in computer parts, you can find stuff looking through online auctions. All this stuff is a possibility. You just have to really look hard enough. And honestly, I would be lucky if I spent 5 hours sourcing this stuff, and it's going to make a huge amount of profit. So I just wanted to update you guys, let you know where I'm at with FBA. Every time I do a shipment, we'll sit down and talk about it. Overall, I paid about 400 bucks. I should get an easy $2,000 back. After fees, that's about $1,000 profit, I would say. That's pretty good. That's not terrible. The amount of time this took total was, say, 5 hours for sourcing, and if I'm taking it to the extreme, maybe 5 hours to list and get this all ready to be packaged. So altogether, you look at that, that's about 10 hours of work. If I do make $1,000 profit, that is great money per hour. And if I can do this every week or every other week, I'll be in a really good spot. But I am disappointed with my FBA sales this week. I'll be honest, $700 is not where I need to be. That's 100 bucks a day, but that's just not good enough, honestly. I want to be much better than that. I'm really trying to push towards FBA and away from eBay. My eBay sales have been pretty dismal. Like, I've gone 2 days now without sales, and I have almost 300 listings. So I'm getting a little fed up with eBay. I've had some great flips from some of the stuff I thrifted. I'm going to do a video about that soon so you guys can see. But I have a lot of stuff just sitting around, and it's not making me happy because it's just taking up space. So I'm really starting to push away from eBay a lot. I think I'm just going to start working on auctioning off unique goods on eBay and purchasing lots from them and just flipping on FBA. It's more consistent. It's much less work. And I honestly hate listing on eBay so much that I would just rather do away with it if I can in general. But I'm not going to be a naysayer. I'm not saying you can't do good on eBay. There's plenty of people doing very, very well. I don't know if I'm just buying the wrong kind of clothing or my listings aren't doing well. I'll be honest, since I lost top rated seller, my sales have not done well. And I should have top rated seller back next month actually. But everyone said that they didn't notice a difference if they lost it. Honestly, my sales are half of when I had top rated seller. So I don't know, that's my update, guys. I just want to give you a quick update what's going on with FBA. I'm ranting a little bit, but I appreciate you watching. Thank you so much. Stay tuned. If you haven't joined the Facebook group, please join. I try to be active and help everyone, but more importantly, give you kind of the inside scoop of what's going on. The other day I posted a video before it was even posted on YouTube. So I do appreciate you watching. I appreciate all of you subscribing and supporting me so much. I truly do. I'll see you guys soon.